YouTube? Y'all already know what time it is. This your boy Kill Universe. We back in here with another live video. Yep, we in here with another live video, y'all. But only thing about this one, y'all, this gonna be a little bit different, y'all. This gonna be a little bit different. We gonna have this on this is members only live, y'all.
6'6". Number 2,
This a members only live, y'all. So do that like that. Do that like that. So it's a members only live. So appreciate everybody being a member, y'all. Appreciate everybody being a member. This is a members only live. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Appreciate everybody for coming through. This ain't gonna be too long, y'all. We might be like an hour or something like that. It ain't gonna be too long. It ain't gonna be nothing like that. But this the live I told y'all I was supposed to bring to y'all the other day. So we doing it like that, and we gonna keep this on members only live. And I definitely appreciate everybody for being a member. I know y'all a lot of y'all probably won't see this, but I definitely came back and did this live for y'all. So you a member, you get to watch it. If not, you join the membership and, get to go from there. So we get ready to get into my career mode, y'all. This is a special game that we were supposed to do the other day that I didn't do. So we get ready to get into that, y'all. Like I said, we ain't going to play too long. We might play like a game or two, something like that. Go from there. What up, Tay Weezy? Appreciate you for being a member, brother. Appreciate you for being a member. So we get ready to get into it, y'all. Change these clothes. We get ready to get into it, y'all. So let's go ahead, get in here, change these clothes. We'll play like 2 games. I'll play like 2 games, y'all. We'll do it like that. I'll play like 2 games. So let's get out here and get into it. What up, Daniel Beard? What up?
one of the heavyweights.
Shout out to all my members, man. Shout out to all my members. All right, y'all. There we go. Let me unmute Tay Weezy too, y'all. Hold on, I'm tripping. All right, there we go.
Hey, take care.
There we go, y'all. What's say? I had you on mute when I was doing my intro.
Oh.
I said, let me go back and unmute you before I forget.
Oh.
Let's get it, y'all.
I said, that boy Huncho sleep or something?
I told you that boy in there that boy sleep up under the car in the garage.
Everybody to the lobby, like, where that boy at?
That boy in there sleep under the garage. There we go, y'all.
Hey, he said he gonna join the party.
There we go.
Huncho, where the heck you at?
Let's get it, y'all. Appreciate y'all for being a member, y'all. Yeah, Mr. Lakers, man. Hey, LeBron, they gave that game up, bro. They could have been playing the Timberwolves or, you know what I'm saying, whatever, how it would have went. They messed that up, bro. They messed that up, bro.
To be impossible to break, but here tonight, MP has the chance to record more threes in a single season
there we go.
Than Stephen Curry's 402 mark. Truly
Let's get it, y'all. Appreciate y'all for being a member, y'all. Appreciate that.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Shepard.
Let's get it, y'all.
In at the 3. And for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's
we're gonna do 2 games, y'all. What up, Bud Fouls?
Grinded out part of the year, Grant.
What up, Bud
Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, BA. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Let's get it, y'all.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton.
All right. You two triple.
And the 3 off target.
You two triple. I don't see they bad. What they bad today?
He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, probably YouTube.
32 games, approaching the 71-72 Lakers. A famed season indeed.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination
do you see
of
yours?
this crew has.
I see mine. I don't know. Can they see mine?
Confidence and self-belief.
I don't know. That might be YouTube.
That these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
Oh, got that one.
Get it, y'all.
You can bet
get
NB will make a lot of those over his career.
Let's get it, y'all.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Mathurin. Here's Shepard, covered by MP. And here's Siakam for 3.
Ooh,
nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Doncic. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Do it say it on the live that we?
He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Sean. What's going on?
Well, guys,
numbers only. Don't it say it on the live?
Finals last season, the Pacers need to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside.
I don't know. That's what it's on.
This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Charles, appreciate the report. MP shot is good.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
Pass to Shepard. Here's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
If that's what they want to do, get him open looks early.
The Lakers have gone just 2
that
for
shit
4.
That shit probably the damn game. I mean, that shit probably YouTube, bro.
And here's MP from outside. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
That's what I put it on the settings.
For feeding him all.
Let me see. I can tell you. Move. Call him, Ty. Move. Move.
My game ain't popping up.
Let me see. I know, because if I look at it on the computer, I know.
Yeah, that mine ain't popping up in your live either. It used to, at the bottom, it used to be a green, say members only. The members only ain't popping up.
Yeah.
Quarter. Here's Halliburton. So
That's
versatile
crazy.
on offense.
Ain't no telling. You probably got to do the shit on the computer. Probably can't do it on the phone. Cause I sure got it on there.
Puts it up.
They usually pop up on the phone too.
And he gets the friendly roll.
I don't know. I did
pop
it.
up on the phone
Fast
too.
as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds.
I don't know.
That's great.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
I did briefly speak with JJ Redick.
I'm looking at it on my computer. I ain't even supposed to be looking at it on the computer. Now I know something wrong.
Jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out of the perimeter
you do
whenever
too.
possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Ali. Now, here is James. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. MP shot is good.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Halliburton. It's a 5-point game. Here's Shepard.
I think you can't say nothing if you remember. I mean, I think you can't say nothing if you not remember, but I think you can still see it. Yeah,
Oh, thanks. Nah.
Fresh start here with
If you guys don't remember, only members that come in. Can't nobody else come in.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I don't know.
He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East.
I know it's not on it though, because I'm looking at it on my mama account on the computer. So I know it ain't working.
Remain a key contributor for them moving forward.
Yeah, I know that shit ain't working.
The hub of the win,
right.
I'm looking.
Rivers are getting in. Can nobody else get in?
Right. I'm looking at it on my mama computer. I know it ain't working.
Creating some room for himself out there. Got some space, just what he needed.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Right. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
The show got six people watching. Blood fouls in there, so I know it ain't working.
Right.
Of course, we want to do this when I do it.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here.
Finney Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Konex checked in for James. And Reeves is subbed in for shoot some people.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Mather. He's checked in for Shepard. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Now here's McConnell, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Pass to Siakam.
I know it ain't.
The three. Finney Smith.
I know it ain't working because there's 4 people watching.
Here's MP. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
That's 5 people watching.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
There's 39 seconds left in the opening quarter. Walker for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do it like that. And you don't see it, I'm gonna put it on members only. That's what I'm gonna do since it's showing already anyway.
There's the 3. Making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
McConnell outside. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Toppin. Walker for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Lakers ahead, up 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. They've got Aaron Neesmith. Isaiah Jackson is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton in at the 2 spot. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He finished with 47 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, it seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Halliburton on the wing. And Indiana misses again.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. it might be time to get inside of that arc.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness.
Oh,
if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
James, outside. Pass to Reeves. Clock at 6. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, yes, sir. Halliburton from deep.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Here's MP. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. MP's got 23 points.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Halliburton for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. The Lakers lead by 12. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Pacers trail by 12. To the middle. Here's Nesmith. And it's Connect with a rebound. Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's James on the wing. 1:21 left in the second.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Nesmith's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it goes.
Let's
as
get
the
it,
official
y'all.
calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Good job.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Lakers.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for him, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Let's get it.
1:06 left in the half. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
Oh, he
No doubt
missed
about
it.
that, and it starts with him.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
What else, Susanna?
Gathering passes to Siakam.
Oh.
And the layup is good off the glass.
How you doing,
Siakam's
Susanna?
got 5 now.
And off the jump, they were effective.
Drop your link,
from
Susanna.
deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Nails it from 3.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Pacers trail by 16.
This is what it's supposed to be in Daniel Beard. It's supposed to be us versus the Pacers. That's what it's supposed to be.
Rebounded by the Lakers. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. And so a pretty lopsided game.
What's good, King? What up, bro?
It's Los Angeles.
How you doing,
up
bro?
by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
What up, King? Appreciate that, bro. I'll make sure y'all go over there and check out King. Drop your link, King. I just chalk this. I just chalk this one up. Tay Weezy and just get the views off this one too, and then see what I did wrong, because I know as soon as it came on, I put it on there.
Did you miss
I don't know why I didn't do it.
Stupid question. Of course you did, and we missed you. And tonight we kick
That's
off with our
crazy,
mid-season focus on power rankings.
Cause I did it.
Checking out Los Angeles.
I did it as soon as I started the stream.
Top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to
get
agree
it, y'all.
that this
Y'all
team
see,
has shown they
y'all see
deserve
who
that
up there at the
number
top.
one spot, Shaq.
Them Lakers. That's how we supposed to be in real life. We supposed to be on top.
That's exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick
How we were supposed to be just like this, on top.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Los
Get
Angeles
it, y'all.
Lakers.
Let's get it.
In terms of
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
I'll be on GTA tomorrow, King. Doing it. You busy? You gonna be busy tomorrow, King? I'm getting on GTA tomorrow.
Comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half.
We're gonna play two games of this, y'all. We're gonna play 2 games of this, y'all. Then I'm gonna end the stream. We're gonna play 2 games, and I'm gonna end it.
And it's Hayes in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. MP shot is good.
Get it.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 19-point game. And it's Shepard missing.
They're +5 on the boards after that.
There's James on the wing. Mathurin with a rebound.
You got to move past that. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the basket by Halliburton.
That what you supposed to be, LeBron.
He's bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Count the basket. MP's got 34.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
Pass to Shepard. Mathurin with the ball. From downtown. And it's Shepard missing. Halliburton against Doncic. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 7 points.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Siakam, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Hachimura outside. From behind the arc. MP no good. Pacers trail by 18. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Who poked away. Stolen by MP. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 5 assists in the game. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Buries it from 3. Give him 8.
You know, to me, this is what you love seeing from Turner, the willingness to give the ball up and get his guys going.
Here's MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
And he drops the first.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player.
He said, "You're option 1, 2, 3."
And some changes here for the Lakers. Finney Smith checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for LeBron. And Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana.
Oh,
he's off on the
first free throw ever.
So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So that would be the outcome. I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives in NBA.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Halliburton against Reeves. Neesmith on the wing. Down low. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 10 points in the game.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
To the inside. Pass to MP. Shoots. It's good.
Only
a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give them the ball and let them go to work.
One pair, 2 pair. Sure.
Back to Halliburton.
With that pair, we got another pair.
There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Finney Smith pulls it in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats. That's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pacers trail by 21. Here's Shepard. Takes it inside. Good.
That's
his fifth bucket in 9 attempts.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
And here's MP from outside. Strikes again from distance.
And with every triple, he comes closer to the single-season crown.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field. But he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
Now he's separating the two clocks. And Los Angeles, another three.
Raining buckets out here, boy.
From out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Yeah, them boys, buckets out here.
Reeves against Halliburton. Pass to Shepard.
You shoot that if you wanted to.
And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, Tay-Weez, you got to stream double tomorrow. I'm streaming now.
Biggest margin of the game.
You got to stream double tomorrow. You got to put overtime in tomorrow. You got to get you some OT tomorrow.
If it's working,
you already got a video.
I say keep the pressure on.
And so it's MP making things happen for Los Angeles.
I go to your channel. I got to tell them to tell you got to do 2 lives tomorrow.
We'll be right back.
Y'all go over there and tell Tay-Weez he got to do 2 lives. Y'all go comment on the Man Live. Y'all tell him he got to do 2 lives tomorrow. Let's get it, y'all. I would put it back. I would at the end of the video. I would put it on what you call it only, but shit, too many people done looked at it now, so I might well leave it over. Don't get the views off of it now.
Imploring his guy.
Cause I sure didn't see why it didn't what you call it.
More than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Shepard in for McConnell. On the floor for Indiana. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Shepard is out there with Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. Pass to James. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Doncic. This one for 3. Siakam pulls down.
I knew I should have shot it.
Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Mathurin. And here's Siakam.
I hit that light button, y'all. Hit that light button.
Outside Mathurin.
All right.
Open shot. Halliburton.
It's homie
And
fade.
it falls all over the rim and in.
It's homie, y'all.
Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. The 3 ball. And here's Shepard for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game. Los Angeles leading by 19. MP outside. Pass to Doncic. It's tipped. Halliburton with a steal. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Lakers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. And here's Indiana now. Pass to Siakam. Jacks up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Come on, boy.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the 4th. MP out to James. And the ball goes out of bounds.
I supposed to get that,
Last touch by MP.
Not sure
what he was thinking about with
that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Indiana on offense. Trailing by 19. McConnell outside. There's Nesmith with a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP, the pass to Goodwin. From deep, MP. And yes, another basket.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
One more game, y'all. One more game.
Appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Come on, Rah-Rah. Come on, Rah-Rah. Come on, Rah-Rah. No. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. You already know, King. We got one more. We got one more game, y'all. And I'm gonna. All right, let's get it, y'all. Go in there and switch up the jersey.
Good win. Let's keep it going.
Go in there and switch up the jersey, y'all. Ooh, boy. There we go, y'all. Chain uniform, y'all. We tripping. Thank you. Right. My uniform back on. The same my uniform. Y'all still got me the same uniform on. Let's get it, y'all. Oh, I know why, y'all. I know why.
They weren't even trying to win, so you better not lose.
Y'all, let's get it.
Fans live for games like this one.
That's what's going on, y'all. New controls. I wipe my hands all well now. Good, y'all. Minute.
Up next, the Jazz taking on the Lakers. For the Utah Jazz, they're halfway through the season and need to pick it up if they want to end strong. Is time on their side? Lakers, Jazz is next, and we'll be right back. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for LeBron James.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Keontae George. And it's Reith in at the 5. And for the Lakers, in at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with MP. And it's Hayes in at the center, filling out the middle. Doors for front offices. With the season starting to wind down, what's important now?
Yeah, their focus shifts depending on the season. And right now, with the season sort of dwindling, first and foremost, the draft lottery is important. The draft will occur over the course of the summer. So talent evaluation of those all-important college kids, the European players, but also you're evaluating your roster. What has worked? What do we need to change? There is always so much to look at if you are trying to put a team together.
Now Clarkson following the three-point attempt by MP. And George kicks to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George, that's a two-pointer. Lakers with the rebound. The question on everybody's mind is, will they surpass the 71-72 Lakers, 33 wins in a row? We will see tonight. Good, another from 3.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
I didn't do nothing about
He didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that 403 is the goal.
Hachimura finds MP. And again for 3.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now
made history. 403 pointers made in a single season. That boy almost shot 503
for threes. But here we are. MP has done the unthinkable. What an incredible
Sure, y'all see that.
Right now, let's turn our attention to center court, where MP is ready to address the crowd.
You know, they say records are made to be broken. And this one was tough to get, but I did it. I can't even describe this feeling, you know? You work so hard staying focused day to day. And sometimes these big picture moments, they surprise you. And thank you to the fans for all the love and the support you give. There's still so much that this team wants to accomplish. And when this season is over, I'll be able to sit and reflect on this. But until then, thanks, everyone. And let's just keep going. Thank y'all.
Nicely put by MP. Sounds like family, Greg, really helped MP make this happen.
403 threes in the season, boy.
MPs are a team effort. His family helped him develop some of the best mechanics.
That boy shooting a light shot around this ball. Boom.
And so George will bring it up for
He trying to be slick, Rocky. Nope.
Utah. 4-point game. Last time they met was in Utah.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low
Rocky looking at the basketball game now, boy. Looking at the basketball game.
Make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you're
sitting over here looking at the game now.
Put a body on somebody.
Back to George. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And the basket by MP.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys. Thank you, David.
Collins wide open. He fires. Another miss by Utah. Lakers leading by 9. In the corner, it's MP. Offensive rebound. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pass to Collins. To halt the run, Collins. It's good on the putback.
And how about that assertive play by Collins, refusing to let the defense get the better of him and finishing strong.
Doncic dishes to MP. Markkanen against James. Pass to Hachimura. Stolen by Markkanen. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Collins passes to Clarkson. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
John Collins is a tremendous vertical showing off right there.
Doncic kicks to LeBron. Back to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Jazz trail by 10. Outside, Markkanen. Down low, here's Clarkson. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's James. Lays it up off the glass. James has got 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. George finds Clarkson. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Hey, look. Yeah.
That one is off.
What's striking about LeBron James is how his game has morphed to now it's all about guile and smarts and experience. He continues to dominate just in a different way.
Bro. You gonna put your ball in my mouth, bro.
Yeah. And he sinks the second.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete
you can't get up
of the
here.
game. Not only his
Back
team,
out,
but
Rocky.
you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Well, there's an unpredictable...
Get back, boy. You want to start being a baby? You heard me? Get. Hold on, y'all. Man, what are you doing, bro? Hold on, y'all. We coming back.
To his offensive game, he is always keeping the defense off balance.
Back now we knew
a deep three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're back. Last quarter, the record for most three-pointers in a single season was surpassed. It was absolutely incredible.
It really is. Even if we knew he was going to get there at some point, it doesn't make it any less unreal. No matter what happens in the future, this will always be one of the greatest seasons for a shooter in NBA history.
MP out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Connect. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. That's the Laker 5. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Pacers was terrific. He had 60 points. And as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. A mind-blowing effort. One that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Here's Sexton. Pass to Collier. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 13. On the wing, MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Reeves in the corner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Luka Doncic. He's checked.
I missed that. Yeah, my fault.
A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Lakers lead by 18. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Oh, y'all, let's see what he's going to do. Almost made it. Almost made it, my boy. Almost made it.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Their three-point shooting, wow. I didn't get a math degree, but I didn't go to Shaq University either. I do know a little thing about threes.
Yeah, Kenny, I heard you applied to Shaq University. Denied.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year, you already know it.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Taking a look at the Jazz. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. George out there with Clarkson. And it's Reith in at the center position. Jazz trail by 17. George dishes to Collins. Here's Clarkson. LeBron grabs the miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Clarkson, the 10-footer. And James with the basket on the assist by MP. James has got 13.
Yeah, it's very hard to guard LeBron James because he's a three-level scorer. Catches the defense off guard, just pulls up into that mid-range. But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And when you look at John Collins' advanced numbers, Doris, they jump off the page.
Yeah, probably the advanced numbers you're referencing, Kevin. Offensive rating, true shooting percentage. And when you look at it through that lens, Collins is absolutely able to score from a variety of spots on the floor, and the guy's an absolute terror on the glass.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Pass to LeBron. Here's MP. Kicks it out to James. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Reith, covered by Hayes. On the wing, Markkanen. Clarkson outside. And the Jazz, another 3.
That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
On the wing, James. He's guarded by Markkanen. And LeBron throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right
now. There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
James finds Doncic.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
There we go.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. You look at James, what a contribution.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Get it, child. Let's get it. See what's going on. Let's get it. We gonna be on there getting the business, boy. You quiet.
Go.
And you must be on there giving you the biz.
Nah, private session.
Yo, ain't nobody bothering you?
I mean, private session, I mean, not public.
Yo.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers.
Oh, you out there getting ready for Rick Ross Clark,
yo. Recognize our player of the week, MVP.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
Here's Filipowski. He has yet to score. Here's Sexton. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing
Bronny must not play for the Lakers no more here, because I know I used to see him on the bench. I don't see him on the bench no more.
Pass to Vincent. Back to Reeves. That one goes. Count it. Reeves has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Sexton's shot is good.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass to Connect. Reeves with the screen for Connect. No good from outside. Jazz trail by 20. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. The Jazz making a switch. Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. We've got Connect. Jackson Hayes is out there with James. Then it's MP. And it's Reeves in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. And here's MP for 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Pass to Hendricks. They double him with MP. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And so often we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport. And a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question. And it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Sexton against MP. There's the triple. Another miss by Utah. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. The rebound by the Jazz. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Over to the left wing. And stolen by MP. Finished off the break. 21 points for MP. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Shot clock at 2. Another miss by Utah.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside, James. And it's Hayes in the corner. And here's Reeves outside. Drills the three-pointer.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
It's tipped.
Go to a plumber station, shoot up some boost.
So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
It's deflected.
Relentless defensive energy from Rui, able to outwork his man and send it back.
MP, no good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
With the drive.
Get it out of here.
The officials are all over that one.
Get out of here, boy. Foul. That boy threw his shit, dude.
Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
One more game, y'all. One more.
Bettina? Talk about when you first knew this record was within reach.
I just work on, playing hard, controlling what I can, and staying ready when my number is called. If I start looking at that record, it'll take me out of the flow with my teammates and have me not playing the right way. Joe.
So what's next? Do you try to break your own record or expand on other parts of your game?
The sky's the limit, Joe. What's next is what I've been doing. Identifying what I can do to help my team win and doing my best to make that happen.
Hey, MP, I have a question over here, please. Can we have MP, please over here.
MP, your jump is so pure, no wonder you're the best.
Yo, MP has more threes than anyone ever. Dude is the best shooter I've ever seen.
Line them up and knock them down.
Playing that Blake
chemistry goes.
No excuses tonight, because I know you didn't go out last night.
All right, y'all.
These are the games you have to win to be taken
Let's get Utah one more time, y'all. Like they say, take notes. All right, y'all. This is the last game of the night right here, y'all. Last game of the night. Let's get it. Last game of the night, y'all. Last game of the night.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce courtside. Here's a look at some stats for John Collins.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position. And for the Jazz, Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Keontae George out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Filipowski in at the 5 spot. Well, Grant, these two teams just faced off. It's the second game of this mini-series.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, we first saw a lot of these back in the 21-22 season.
We got to play them one more time,
y'all. To reduce travel. You know, I like them. They give you a playoff feel with the game-to-game adjustments that I love.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. There's the double with Doncic. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
On defense, the Lakers. George finds Clarkson.
Who's watching here?
Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Lakers. And this squad has managed the unthinkable, stringing together 34 straight wins and eager to add number 35 tonight. To say they're on a heater is an understatement.
And while this has been a legendary run, this group seems to have a gift of the collective mentality to know that all of these wins don't matter if they don't bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy when the season is all said and done. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that ring.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Now here's Clarkson. We saw him with 29 points in his last game.
Comfortable scoring it anywhere on the floor. Jordan Clarkson is instant offense.
Shoots from 14. The rebound by Filipowski.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's George. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. George against Doncic with the 10-footer. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's MP. Misses the layup.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Collins. Here's Filipowski. For 3, George. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
On the wing, MP. Beyond the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game.
How about Chad Weezy went to sleep, y'all?
Nope.
And he can't get the first one.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective
Why hunt
scorer
your sleep down there with oil pan in
defenses.
Right.
And he sinks the second. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He tallied 21 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. Everything's been working for them. We'll see if they can keep it going tonight. Brian?
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Clarkson outside. Utah with another miss. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. From deep, here's Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
And Utah calls time here.
Dude, I'm looking on Utah Jazz dancing there.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Connects checked in for LeBron. And Reeves is subbed in for Doncic. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Sexton. Will it go? It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves added another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Collier. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside Sexton takes the three, hits a three-pointer.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative in understanding when to shoot off the catch.
Over to the wing, the shot, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
I just love the ball movement.
Jazz trail by 5. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hendricks. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Here's MP. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Pass to Hendricks. The three from Sexton. And it's Connect with a rebound. And here's MP. Outside Reeves. Launches a three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Reeves has got 5 now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
MP getting it done for Los Angeles. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter. All right, I don't want to make... Biggest change in the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Jazz trail by 8. And so in the game for the Lakers... They've got Connect. Hayes is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's MP, and it's Vincent in at the 1. Now here's Markkanen. Still without a bucket. And the shot goes in.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Pass to Connect. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Collins defending. Here's Connect. Fires from deep. Sexton grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Markkanen misses. The Lakers lead by 6. Now here's Vincent. And here's MP from outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
George passes to Markkanen from outside the arc. Again, Markkanen missing. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 9 from 3-point range. From deep, MP. Utah grabs the miss. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard. Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Finney-Smith passes to MP. Let's go with a 3. The long-range hit from MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Filipowski. 36 seconds left to play in the half. Utah with another miss.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing. The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
17 seconds left in the second quarter. Back to Sexton. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Sexton's got 8.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
Now Vincent on the wing. MP. The 3 is up. That is an answer. MP with his own 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Lakers on top, up 10. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach?
Well, I know Shaq liked to look ahead. He had to have his dinner reservations planned out way in advance.
Hey, eating well on the road is important.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Jazz.
You can see their game plan. Play outside in. They just haven't gotten to the end part. And maybe they won't.
They would if I were coaching.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Man, boy, I got 8 points. I got 19. Damn. Chilling them. You ain't got but 8 points. I got 19. Chilling.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Keontae George. And it's Filipowski in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Utah right now.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. A 12-point game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And so it's the Lakers with it. Following the bucket by Utah. From deep, MP. The rebound by Markkanen. Clarkson outside. Over MP. And it's Clarkson missing. Los Angeles leading by 10. Pass to James. The classic move by LeBron James.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
George with it. Clarkson outside. Offline with a 3. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Kicks it to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Clarkson. Give him 8 points now. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Clarkson's got 11.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 11. James, a screen on George. Doncic passes to James. Just 4 to shoot. From the wing. Again, the Lakers.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's MP. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Marking it outside. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hayes. Now MP. Releases. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Clarkson outside. Pure from 3-point range. Clarkson's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A different look here for Utah. Hendricks is checked in for Collins. Sexton comes in for Clarkson. And it's Collier in for George. Los Angeles leading by 15. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Reeves. And stolen by Sexton. Comes up empty down low.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Doncic. Now here's Reeves. Back to Doncic. Corner.
All right, y'all, let's get it. Gonna close this out. Your last 5 minutes, we gotta go and make it count.
And the Lakers shooting at a very efficient 67%. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got James. Austin Reeves out there with MP.
Reeves that made me stay up all night.
And it's Goodwin in at the 3 slot. Here's Collier. Pass to Sexton. And here's Martin. Hachimura covering. Here's Sensabaugh. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul called on MP.
Ain't got to
be a second
ain't
foul.
Got to stay up.
And the NBA has made a significant
10, 11 hours tomorrow. Hell, I got it in today.
The impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Finney Smith checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for Reeves.
I stream at regular time. I'm gonna stop at like 10.
Pure from mid-range.
Pass to MP. Takes a 3. Rebound, Utah. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
On the wing, MP fires for 3. Drops in the 3. MP's got 31.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Now here's Sexton. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Sensabaugh. Fires the 3. Hachimura with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Finney-Smith, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Here's Collier, inside. Here's Sexton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Sexton's gotten 4 this quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
All right, y'all, we coming to the almost the conclusion of the game, y'all.
Pass to Hendricks.
I see what's going on.
To the middle. Outside for Sexton. Drills it from deep.
Shooting a great clip in the second half.
Okay, middle finger up. All right, I got some over there. Hey, that's your mouth.
And here's MP from outside. He
That's
drops it from range. MP's got 17 points here in the
Put your
second half.
fingers up. Take
You
that.
like to
No
see the
dig.
young confidence from MP. Just fires right back with an answer of 3.
Martin with a screen on MP. There's the triple. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
MP against Sexton. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And the pick and roll was a good decision by Sexton. He's got solid playmaking instincts.
Hachimura, the pass to Finney-Smith. Vincent with the ball. A minute 29 left in the fourth. Lets it go from deep. On target from range.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Here's Sensabaugh. Pass to Sexton. 13 feet out. And it's MP with a rebound.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Here's Goodwin. Outside Finney-Smith. Goodwin passes to Vincent. And the layup is good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close.
Right,
the
trying to
hometown
play with me and
crowd
then
was
shoot the
waiting
ball
for a
and
miracle
lost.
that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
No more Utah. Yeah. I see what's going on. We won. We shot that BB gun.
They really thought they had a chance.
Let's see.
Yo, MP has more threes than anyone ever. Dude is the best shooter I've ever seen.
Solid effort tonight on both ends.
I see that. All right, y'all see that. All-Star game is the next game, y'all. Y'all see what's going on. All-Star game is the next game. February 14th, Rising Stars, 3-point contest, dunk contest. Okay, y'all see that, man. So, with all that being said, man, appreciate everybody for coming through. Y'all already know what time it is. NBA 2K25 in the building. That's what we just played. Appreciate Weezy for sticking around again in another live, y'all. It was supposed to be a members live, but we messed up. We don't know what happened, so it is what it is. So we'll work on that another time, man. Peace, love, chicken wings, chicken grease, chicken scratch, chicken backs. Love the real to the real, hate the fake to the fake, y'all. We is out of here. Catch y'all tomorrow on GTA. We is